10, an investigation into whether Portsmouth Sheriff Bill Watson broke the law. Did he pay an inmate to do work at his home? Andy Fox is digging for the truth. Andy?
Tom, the case involves Anthony Thomas Ruffin. He was convicted Tuesday for a felony biting a woman, and then he pleaded guilty on Tuesday for biting a man in the same incident. But the real interesting part of the Anthony Thomas Ruffin story is what he did for Sheriff Bill Watson.
He put up a few studs and some plywood.
This is Portsmouth Sheriff Bill Watson's garage, and he admits inmate Anthony Thomas Ruffin did work for him, and Watson paid for it.
He put up a couple 2x4s. He worked, I think, probably 2 days, because I think I paid him like $190 for 2 days.
The problem is Virginia law states it is a misdemeanor for a sheriff or deputy to have a prisoner do work on property owned by them or a relative. The fact is, if they do bring you up on a misdemeanor, then you're going to have to say, I'm guilty of that.
I would plead guilty. I did it. Didn't know I was breaking the law, but I did it. You know, I'm not going to hide from anything.
Watson says he told state police investigators 2 years ago he did this and gave them the canceled checks to prove it.
When I showed them the canceled checks, their eyes kind of like, you did pay him. Well, sure I'd pay him. I'm on my property working without paying somebody. I don't deal in slave labor.
It is a startling admission. In this document obtained by 10 on Your Side, Ruffin tells investigators. Ruffin stated he delivered lumber to the sheriff's house so that other inmates could build a deck. Did you do that?
That's a lie. The lumber was already there. The contractor was already working on the garage.
Watson says almost everything Ruffin told investigators was a lie. State police have had no comment. The investigator's name redacted. But we took Watson's new revelation to Commonwealth's attorney Earl Mobley, who prosecuted Ruffin for assault.
He's essentially admitted to breaking the law.
So now are you going to bring a charge against him?
Great question. The statute of limitations on misdemeanors, which this is, has run. So we can't bring an action against him on this matter.
So the documents you can read online at wavy.com confirm that Ruffin overheard the sheriff say to someone, if he is not paying these guys for doing work at the house, I can get indicted for this, and then used an expletive. Watson says he always thought the law was you must pay the inmate. He now knows that is wrong, and I pointed out to him, it's often said that ignorance of the law is no excuse. The Democrat Sheriff Watson blames the Republican Commonwealth's Attorney Earl Mobley for dirty politics, that this information known to state police investigators for 2 years is coming out 1 month before a heated political race for sheriff. And I'll have that part of the story tonight at 6. I'm Andy Fox, 10 on Your Side.